My name is Ed Freundlich, and I'm really excited to be here at Outlaw's BBQ, one of our select employer groups at Pelican State Credit Union. One of the amazing things about this restaurant is the fact that when you walk into this place, your taste buds go wild. They're tantalized, and you just can't wait to eat what you're going to be served.
Nice to meet you.
And what do you do for Outlaws BBQ?
I'm the general manager.
Wow.
The general manager at Alexandria store.
Okay, let's get down to the nitty-gritty here.
Okay, no recipes.
No recipes.
Okay.
But the food.
Right.
Now, what do you sell the most of? I mean, I know you have great ribs. I know you have, great brisket.
It's got to be the chopped baker.
Okay.
It's got to be the chopped baker.
Tell me about the chopped baker.
Chopped baker is a loaded potato. You can either do white potato or sweet potato. And when I say a loaded potato, I mean you can't hold that thing in one hand. So you get cheese, you get butter, you get sour cream, bacon bits, chives, and then it gets a quarter pound of meat on top of it.
Yeah.
Of course, your choice of any protein that we have in this store. You can do a cinnamon and butter and brown sugar on a sweet potato if you want.
Shrimp on it, or
what is it? You can. We do have a shrimp potato. We
do.
You? We do. We will do that. The only thing that I haven't seen is a rib.
Yeah.
But I'm not opposed to putting a rib in the top of a potato, and I guess we'll try anything. If we have it in this store, hopefully we can make it for you.
On a chopped baker.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
That's great.
Right, but it has to be that chopped baker.
Yeah.
It's just. It just kills all those numbers.
Outlaws just got redone, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of Outlaws. Trust me, I have a lot of stake in this restaurant. I've eaten a lot here. But when did the company start?
1989, the company or the building was bought from Luther's, and started at Outlaws in 1989, and it's been Outlaws ever since.
Okay, so where are your locations?
We have the location that we're at today, which is 818 MacArthur Drive in Alexandria, and then a location in Pineville at 359 Kings Country Road.
Wow.
So 2 locations right now.
I noticed one thing about Outlaws BBQ is I see a lot of the same faces when I come in here, including your own.
Thank you.
And so it kind of gives me a feeling when I come in here that people are pretty loyal that work for you.
Right.
They like their job.
Right. We do get that. We get that from a lot of customers, but we see a lot of loyal faces as well.
Can you kind of go over a little bit about what you do inside the community?
That's part of our Outlaws for Good. We like being able to give back to the community, just to give to the community what they've given us for 30 years. Out of this community, we have great employees, great staff, great vendors, our little cakes, partnering with little cakes, just community-based all around, giving back to the community, either by donations of food or being able to represent any corporation, our patio, using our patio for a purpose. Just being able to be involved and push everything as much as we can to the communities that they give back to us.
So how many employees, getting back to the employees, how many employees do you have that work at this location?
At this location, approximately 44.
Geez. So, and I'm assuming that the other location probably is
between both stores, around 80 employees.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, so look at what you're doing for the community.
Right.
People need jobs. One of the things that that I see here in Alexandria and Pineville is, inside this community, it's a tight-knit community. It's you don't really have a whole lot of area to cover here.
It's like a small world inside the world. That's the way
And good news travels really fast. Bad news travels a lot faster. And so one thing about that we hear about Outlaws in this community is the fact that you have a lot of good news, and that's your Outlaws for the Good, and I like that idea.
Right.
What's really the most rewarding part about your job here?
For me, personally, and with the company, my staff, if I take care of the people behind that counter, they're going to take care of the people in front of this counter.
Yeah.
So I do everything in my power here to make sure that they're okay. For me, it's the amount of leadership that I'm able to give them. If you're a leader, creating more leaders, then that does worlds of good for this community. It does worlds of good for them in their life. They take every bit that they learn here home with them, and I'd like to them to bring it back and teach it to somebody else. Yeah. So I take care of the things behind the counter, and they take care of everything else.
Yeah.
You know,
take care good care of them, and they take good care of you.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. The customers are extremely important.
Yeah.
My employees are just as important. Yep.
No question about it.
Yep. I walk into a place or go home, they say, "My goodness, you smell like barbecue." I said, "My kids used to hug me when I got home." You know, when I first came to the restaurant to work, and they'd hug me and say, "Mommy, you smell like a barbecue sandwich." So, but you take it home with you, and I love that too.